morning, YouTube. It is 7 a.m. in the great state of Texas, and it's Thursday, so we're doing another cool pin video. So I have no idea what type of wood this is, but this is one of my new favorite woods up and coming. And if you do know what this wood is, please leave a comment and let me know. But we did a project a couple of weeks ago with this wood when I had a blowout with one of the pieces. So what we're doing here is just taking this stick. It initially started off a little bit bigger than a foot, but we're just cutting the pieces down to size for blanks, and you're gonna get this turned down on the lathe. But I don't know what kind of wood this is, but this is definitely a cool piece of wood. I picked this up for like a couple of bucks at Woodcraft in Dallas back in September, and it's just been kind of laying around the workshop, and I've just been meaning to make pins with it. But this is probably one of the coolest woods I've ever worked with. It comes out orange in the middle with it, and then you'll see a little bit later once we start the actual turning portion of it. It actually looks orange, but it's like this cool, dark, I don't even know how to describe it kind of color. But it ends up looking pretty cool. But just like you guys have seen me do with all the other pins that I've ever made, essentially it all starts the same, getting everything brushed down and then glued up really well. So you can see here we're getting really cool, it's not even ribbons, it's kind of just like melting off. It feels like grass. Like if you've ever worked with palm, it kind of just, it doesn't really come out in shavings. It's more or less just small little wet pieces, and you can tell the wood's kind of moist because it's just kind of sticking to everything, but it turns really easy on the lathe. This is probably one of the reasons why I like it so much, because it just kind of melts on the chisels. You don't get a lot of feedback on the vibration on the lathe, but it definitely is one of the more fun woods to work with. And you'll notice that in the color once we get everything done. But cool thing about this one, no issues, no hassles. Everything comes together really nice on this project, which is always good. And these pin videos are only a couple of minutes long, but it doesn't take much to build them. And this is pretty much like every other pin, but you can see the cool orange coming off it once I start sanding it. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough everywhere on this video commentary, but it looks really cool. It's like a dark pumpkin color, kind of, sort of. And then you can really see the grain once we put the super glue on it. Once we start to turn this, it looks really, really cool. You can already kind of see that orange, dark brown. I don't even know if it's orange. Yeah, maybe a dark brown color, but it still looks crazy cool. But definitely one of my most favorite pins that I've built so far. And I still have enough to make another one, and I've been doing a lot more pins in the garage. I got like 20 of these things made, so there should be videos on Thursdays for the foreseeable future with as many pins as I've made, so you guys have that to look forward to. But then again, if you've seen me build one pin, you've kind of seen me build them all. But I like making them, and I'm going to keep doing it. But the assembly goes really well. It's probably one of the most quicker assemblies that I've done using silver, or it's not even real silver, it's like aluminum probably, just assembling it. But it looks really cool, really happy how this turned out. So we got this and it's all done, and the pin will write. Probably one of my most favorite pins, and maybe one of these days I'll start giving away these pins or doing something like that. But really happy how this turned out. I think it looks really cool. You can see the grain on that wood. It looks more brown than it does orange, and the camera really doesn't do it justice, but really happy how this turned out. I think it looks really cool. Basic, easy pin. You've seen me do one pin, you've seen me do them all. But hope you guys liked it, hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.